Since its release in 1986, Jim Henson's Labyrinth has captivated audiences with its enchanting visuals, haunting soundtrack, and surreal storytelling. Beyond the surface of its fantastical adventure, however, lies a rich tapestry of hidden meanings and unanswered questions inspiring decades of fan theories that continue to shape the way audiences interpret the film. Here, we explore some of the most compelling theories that delve into the deeper, and often darker, layers of Labyrinth. Theory 1. Jareth's eternal search for Sarah. One of the most popular theories suggests that Jareth, the Goblin King, was once a human who fell in love with a girl named Sarah. Forbidden to be with her, he created the Labyrinth as a place where they could be together only to find, heartbreakingly, that time in his realm passed differently. By the time he was ready, the original Sarah had grown old and died. Ever since, Jareth has been trapped in an endless cycle, luring new girls named Sarah into his world in hopes of reclaiming his lost love. This theory reimagines Jareth not just as a trickster villain, but as a tragic, lonely figure searching for something he can never truly regain. Theory 2. The goblins are transformed children. Fans have also speculated that the goblins populating the Goblin King's kingdom were once human babies who were wished away just like Sarah's brother Toby but were never rescued. Over time, Jareth transformed them into goblins, creating his loyal, if somewhat mischievous, court. This chilling interpretation adds a layer of real danger to Sarah's quest. Failure would not just mean losing her brother, but seeing him irreversibly changed forever. Theory 3. Sarah created the labyrinth. Another popular theory proposes that the entire story takes place within Sarah's imagination. The evidence for this is found in the detailed set design of her bedroom, which contains toys, books, and posters that parallel almost every major character and setting in the labyrinth. This reading paints Sarah's journey as a coming-of-age story, an internal battle against her own fears, resentments, and dreams. In this view, Jareth is not a real villain but a reflection of Sarah's own conflicting emotions about growing up. Theory 4. The labyrinth as a psychological struggle. Expanding on the idea of internal conflict, some interpret the labyrinth itself as a metaphor for Sarah's psychological struggles. Each character she encounters represents a different aspect of her psyche, Hoggle as distrust, Ludo as loyalty, and Sir Didymus as stubbornness. Jareth, meanwhile, personifies temptation and control. Sarah's final words, "You have no power over me," symbolize her reclaiming autonomy over her life, standing against manipulative forces both real and imagined. Theory 5. Jareth as a projection of Sarah's mother's boyfriend. In the novelization of Labyrinth, it is revealed that Sarah's mother, Linda, is an actress dating a man named Jeremy who strongly resembles Jareth. This has led to the theory that Jareth is a fantasy projection of Sarah's complicated feelings about her mother's new relationship. The mixture of attraction, jealousy, and resentment Sarah feels toward Jeremy manifests in her mind as the dangerously charismatic Goblin King, further blending reality and fantasy. Theory 6. The junkyard as a trap for failed rescuers. One of the film's most haunting scenes takes place in the junkyard, where Sarah nearly loses sight of her quest among piles of sentimental debris. According to some fans, the junkyard is not merely a symbolic trap, but a literal one, a graveyard for those who have tried and failed to rescue loved ones from the labyrinth. Over time, they become consumed by their attachment to material things and memories, losing their purpose entirely. Theory 7. Jareth as a former child king. A darker theory suggests that Jareth was once a child who was wished away and never retrieved. Much like Toby, abandoned and forgotten, he rose through the ranks to become the Goblin King. This theory casts Jareth's actions in a more tragic light, portraying him as someone caught in a repeating cycle of loneliness and desperation, making others suffer the same fate he once endured. Theory 8. The labyrinth as a test of willpower. Finally, Some fans argue that the labyrinth is not designed to physically harm Sarah at all. Rather, it is a test of her willpower and determination. Jareth sets up obstacles not to kill or capture her, but to challenge her spirit. Whether you see Jareth as a tragic lover, a manipulative villain, or a reflection of Sarah's inner turmoil, the beauty of Labyrinth is that it invites every viewer to find their own meaning within its walls. Almost 4 decades later, Labyrinth remains a beloved cultural touchstone precisely because it refuses to be easily solved, much like the twisting, turning maze at its heart.